Hi again, everybody. Welcome back. So, considering I have about 5 minutes today to spare, I've decided to do a quick update on my fully organic garden. So, I'm not sure if you can recall it. It was my second video where I showed you how to actually set up an organic garden. So, this is the update on the one that I fortified. So basically what was happening, this beautiful basil was kind of looked like it was half dead, and most people might have thought, oh well, that's it, that's the end of its life. As you can see, there's still some dead twigs there, but as long as you get these little red bits there, as I showed you in that video, sorry, red bits, well, yes, green bits there, do not give up, because he can come back. Now remember, this was also my random patch. I just threw some bits in there. Pumpkin, as you can see. I'll show you what I've done with the pumpkin seeds, basil and carrots, and I think there's like a ginger there in the end, because I was told, no, you can't grow anything here, it was just too hot in summer. I thought, well, I'll just throw a few bits in and see what happens. And voila, massive pumpkin patch, and basil and carrots now coming up as well. Ooh, and just as I was talking, there is a native bee that's flying by. So what we did, if you can recall, as things grow and go through their life cycle, they will need nourishment to continue to grow, right? So as you can recall, this was... the levels of the soil were slightly lower than this. It was probably like round about there where that carrot is. Now with root veggies, just a quick tip, do not pull them out. If they're growing, if they're happy, do not pull them out, do not move them. They do not like it. With others, you can move them. That's why you can see right there where the levels were. So they were a fair bit lower. So then what I did, I chucked my Mother Earth soil in there and then topped it up with, I kind of like to alternate sugarcane mulch with the lucerne mulch. They just have different benefits. I have passed them before. I'll include them in this video as well. And so what happens is, as the plants, veg, fruit, whatever it might be, take the nutrients out of the soil, then you need to replenish it. Pretty simple, right? So what I do, I top it up with soil, and then also I sprinkle my rooster booster and some minerals, like right throughout. For this kind of, for this size, I will probably use maybe 4, maybe even 5 fistfuls of each. So you just sprinkle it right around into the soil. Then you put your mulch on top, and then you water it in with a cupful of seaweed powder and about a tablespoon of molasses in about a 5 to 6 litre watering can, and then just water it in well. So with watering, as I said, do a bigger lot of water, less frequently. So now it's winter here, but I'm in my shorts and my t-shirt, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. So we really don't have winter here. It doesn't go below 10, very, very, very rarely. So this was my potato patch. I was screaming out to the kids to do a video, but they were just too busy. I wanted to show you when I pulled up my potatoes. They were not huge. They were probably about that size. But this patch was kind of randomly done, so call it potentially one of our blunders or mistakes. Oh, well, not a huge mistake. Things that we could improve on, because potatoes like deeper beds, or you can just chuck it into like a tub like that. But obviously make sure it has holes in it for drainage, and then you just top it up. You just keep topping it up with mulch and soil as they grow. But as you can see, my garlic is still growing strong. And then I found a couple of turmerics, and we do get a lot of stuff just popping up in our pots, like tons of tomatoes. And I'll just put that in there because I'm seriously running out of real estate. Now we have just moved our lime and mandarin. We have upsized the pots, and his was actually some sort of like a rubbish bin I got from Bunnings. The kids used it as a trampoline, a stepping stool, like a ladder kind of thing. And then their foot went through it, so I was like, perfect. I'll just patch it up a little bit. It's got nice big holes, and that will be good. And as you can see, that kind of slants a little bit. So you do want that to elevate it just a little bit, because they're just like that, and then when you water it, it's going to drain very well as well. And just as promised, this is what I did with the pumpkin patch. It was on the grass, and as I cardboarded everything, as you can see, isn't it beautiful? Hubby says, oh my goodness. So bear with me. It was just growing there, and it wasn't really getting any nutrition. And what I did over here, I just raked all this up, because this was pretty much right around the house. They had gardens. It was too close to the house. They had that dragon fruit that is in the corner now. That was going right up here, and it absolutely, the poles rotted, and it was just horrendous. So this was the last bit that I left here, and that's been brewing nicely for about 6-7 months now. And I've just put my pumpkin there, and now it's got soil, and then I can just grip on there. It doesn't really matter. We do have a project, but not for a little while longer. So let us hope that our beautiful native bees will pollinate, and we will get a girl. I can just see one. Can you see it? Just spotted one, just as I was talking then. Can you see it? Just very, very quickly. Oh, I'm trying not to step on the vine. There she is. There she is. Let's hope that the bees have pollinated that beauty, because she has closed up. If not, I will come out and check on that just to make sure that they got it. But I guess we will find out soon enough. Oh, and the cucumbers over there, now that I've mentioned that we have hand pollinated. Just a quick update. You saw that video. We didn't, well, not everything is a success story, as you can see. Some of them didn't make it. Unfortunately, we have bugs and bees and dogs that like to destroy things. However, look at this beauty. And there she is. We have our first successful growing cucumber. And there are more on the way, so let's just hope that our dogs and the bugs and the birds and whoever else likes organic produce, that they don't destroy it. And as you can see, I've topped that up with soil, and I've put some lucerne on top of that as well. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and say goodbye to the cucumber lady. Stand by for next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.